Hello guys, welcome to Sheikh's Academy. This is Professor Sheikh. Let's get started. So today's topic is depreciation. Depreciation refers to reduce in the value of asset due to usage. So what are the reasons of depreciation? First one is wear and tear, usage. The next, passage of time. The next we have is change of technology. And the other reason, the last reason is obsolete, that is no longer useful. So obsolete. So next is methods of depreciation. So we have four methods of depreciation. First one is fixed installment method, that is also known as original cost method, and it is also known as straight line method. So we have three names for that. The next we have is written down value method, that is also known as diminishing balance method. The next we have is annuity method. The third one is annuity method, and next we have is revaluation method. So first method is fixed installment method. It is also known as original cost method, and it is also known as straight line method. So under this method, the rate of depreciation will be fixed. So we will do one particular example so that you can understand in detail how we have to execute problem in fixed installment. To execute, we need to prepare two accounts. One is asset account, and any particular asset, if it is given in the problem, that particular asset, like example, machinery account, motor car account, computer account, etc. And next is we need to prepare a depreciation account. So example for fixed installment method. So just an example. So cost of machinery is 10,000. If cost of machinery is 10,000, cost of installment is 2,000, and rate of depreciation is 10%. So with this we will execute the problem and we will find out how to find a solution under fixed installment method. So here is a question for you. If rate of depreciation is not given in the problem, then what to do? So we have a formula. We need to apply a formula, that is amount of depreciation is equal to cost of asset minus scrap value divided by estimated life. Example, let us assume if cost of asset is 10,000 minus scrap value is 2,000 and estimated life is 4 years. So 10,000 minus 2,000 divided by 4. So what is the amount? The amount of depreciation will be equal to 8,000, that is 10,000 minus 2,000 will give you 8,000 divided by 4. So if you divide 8,000 by 4, you will arrive at 2,000. So 2,000 is your amount of depreciation. If rate of depreciation is not given, then we need to calculate this. This will be provided in the question. So the estimated life of machinery and the cost of machinery, scrap value, everything will be provided to you in the problem. We will collect that data and we will execute what is the amount of depreciation. The next step is we will prepare, by taking this example, we will prepare our first account, that is machinery account. Example for fixed installment method. So I've just given a simple example. Cost of machinery. Let us assume cost of machinery is 10,000 and cost of installment is 20,000. Then next we have is rate of depreciation 10%. So if this is the data given, it will be given in the statement form. Mr. X Limited, X Limited purchased a machinery worth 10,000 rupee and with installment charges 2,000 rupee, and the rate of depreciation is 10%. So calculate for 2 years. So we will do this for 2 years. So after this, first we need to start the solution. So first we have to start with machinery account. So how you will start machinery account? So first we will come to the debit side, that is to bank account, because in machinery we cannot write according to the rule, we cannot write machinery again here, so we will write cash or bank account. So we have to write to bank account 12,000. I have taken 12,000 here, so 12,000 is nothing but this 10,000, that is cost of asset, plus we have is 2,000 rupee for installation charges. So both will be added in the cost of asset while we calculate depreciation. So we are writing 12,000 here. Then next, simultaneously at the end of the year, we have to charge a depreciation. So depreciation account, by depreciation account, 12,000 into 10%. So if you calculate 10%, you are getting 2,200 rupee. So this, in this particular method, what is the beauty of this particular method is the depreciation amount will remain same for all the years. So once you have calculated as 1,200, so it will be carry forward same. So there will be no difference in the depreciation amount like in other methods. Okay. So after which, after doing this, we need to write down balance carried down. How you will arrive at balance carried down? Here we don't have any entries, so we will just sum up and we will write 12,000 and 12,000 both the side. Okay, and after which we will just see the difference amount. So 12,000 minus 2,000, that is 1,200 rupee. So when you minus this, the balance what you are getting, that is 10,800. That will be carry forwarded to next year. So for next year, this is for second year we are doing. So to balance brought down. So this balance is brought down here. Okay, and after which simultaneously no any entries will be done here unless and until we have sales made during that particular year. So here we don't have, we are just doing a simple problem. So here we don't have any adjustment. So we will go to credit side and we will write by depreciation. So same amount, no need to calculate again and again. In the first year, whatever the amount you have calculated, the same amount will be calculated again. Okay, so here they are given as 1,200 rupee. So after which you have to tally this, and to find out what is our balance carried down, we will tally. So here we don't have any adjustment. So the answer is 10,800, 10,800. So what is the difference? So 10,800 minus 1,200 if you do, so you will be getting 9,600 as a balance. So this balance will be carried forward for the third year. If you are executing this problem for 3 years, so you will carry forward this 9,600 for year 3, and again you will continue with depreciation. So this is how we prepare a machinery account. Just you need to write the cost of asset, that is bank or cash account, then you will give depreciation, and depreciation remains the same, and that will be carried forward to the next year, and we will find out the balance, and that balance will be brought down next year for the next year, and again same thing you will execute and you will find out what is the balance carried down, that will be brought down again here. So fixed installment method can fetch you, sometimes it can, they will ask you for 6 mark, and sometimes they'll ask you for 14 mark. 6 mark, very simple problems. For they will just tell you to prepare a machinery account, या maybe computer account, या any XYZ asset account. So if they ask you so, then it is for 6 mark. And if there is any sales made, if there are more adjustments in between, then that time it will fetch you 14 marks. So 14 marks we will carry in the next session. Okay, thank you. So after preparing machinery account, we need to prepare depreciation account. That is step 2. So it's very simple. Depreciation account is very simple. Just you need to write machinery account. We will take into consideration only depreciation amount. So machinery account is, we have depreciated first year 1,200 rupee. So it will be transferred to profit and loss account. Simple. How we created, on which particular asset we created? that is on machinery, and where we are transferring to profit and loss account. Again, right, balance it, because 1 year is over. The next year, again you need to write machinery account from which particular asset you are depreciating. So that you will write here. Then next, where you are transferring to profit and loss account. So again, just end this by writing 1200, 1200. So this is how you prepare your depreciation. Hope you enjoyed this session. Isn't it? Learning is fun. It's very easy. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. Goodbye.